welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Emma. Trev is currently out walking the dog, so it's nice and quiet, so I thought I'd film the second in our pin videos. These are all the pins that we purchased whilst we were out in Orlando over Christmas and January, our latest Florida series. We've got quite a few from Universal this time and a few from Disney, as you can imagine. So I'm going to start with the ones we purchased in Universal because that's where we went first. We were there for Christmas and New Year and into January, and we actually spent Christmas Day in Universal. If you've seen my vlogs, I'll put a link up here in the description. And I wanted something to remind me of being there, and we had a Grinch character breakfast, which is the best character breakfast we have ever had. If you were going out at Christmas time at Universal, book the character breakfast. But I wanted to get this, and it's massive. If I put it against the size of my hand, you can see just how big it is. It's huge. It says Merry Grinchmas, and it's got, there's the Grinch, look. There's the dog. And we went to watch the Christmas Grinch show whilst we were there. So it was really special. And this was only $18. We did have our annual pass discount off it, but that I thought was a bargain. So we had to get this one because we went to watch the show and we met the Grinch for the character breakfast. I also saw this one, which is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and it opens up. It's like a book. And I bought this off one of the stands in City Walk. I didn't see it anywhere else in the parks, just on one of the stands. So it's also always pays to look everywhere at pins, especially. And if I show you the front, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and then if I open it up, look at that. This was $14, so we had our annual pass discount again. I then purchased the Out of Time because Trev and I both grew up with Back to the Future. It's one of Trev's favourite films, so we had to have that one. That one was $8, bargain. And then this one we had to have is Ghostbusters. And I remember all the boys when I was little with their proton packs. So we had to have this. It's nostalgic. If you're a child of the 80s, you understand. And this was $11. So those are the ones we bought whilst we were in Universal Studios. I also bought this from the Wicked store. And if you watch, it opens up to reveal, can you see, the Emerald City underneath, look. If you've seen the vlog, I'll link it above up here. We were looking at these and I loved it. To be honest, I'm not a fan of the Wicked films, don't come at me. They're fine, but you know, I'm not fussed. But I wanted to keep this because it was special because the preview centre was there when we were there. And this was $16. We stayed at Aventura Hotel. We've got a room tour here, which I'll link if you want to see that. And next door is Lowe's of the Sapphire Falls. It's literally a 2-minute walk across. And we went to have a mooch about. We've never been in there. And in their shop, they had lots of pins. And we actually purchased the Universal Studios anniversary glasses, which we'd been searching for. If you're looking for them, they're in Lowe's Sapphire Falls. Well, they were. And I saw this, and can you see? It's a snow globe one. I'm trying to show you. I hope I don't make you feel sick. But can you see all the silver stars underneath? If I tip it up, you can see them moving. I absolutely loved it. Universal Studios, and it was $13. Bargain. Whilst we're at City Walk, as you know, Trev's favourite in the whole world is Bubba Gump. And we always have Bubba Gump when we're there, and we actually had it on I think it was the night before, the last night we came before we swapped over to Disney. And I wanted to get a bubblegum shrimp company pins. And there was 2. I couldn't choose. So this one was $12. We got our discount off there too. The annual pass, they did discount at bubblegums. And this one, life is like a box of chocolates. Could you see? And then open it up. And it has the chocolates inside. I loved it. And that was $15, but we did have discount off. Bargain. We also went to Hard Rock, the cafe in Orlando. We do have the magnet, which we bought. But we wanted to get a pin, because I never bought a pin the first time we went. And they only had holiday ones, and that's fine, because we were there for the holidays, for Christmas and New Year. So I bought this one. Can you see? And it's reduced to $16.99. It had been $24. So it was a bit of a bargain. But I loved it because we'd been there at that time. In Universal Studios, sometimes you have an annual pass discount shop where you can buy merchandise at 80% off, the discount off. And we went to have a mooch and we found 2 pins. So I bought the Cirque Arcanus, which is, this is the show in the new Battle of Ministry in Epic. And I paid $2.80. It had been $14, so I only paid less than $3 for that. So, bargain. And then this one, which was from Dragon Isle of Berk, which is Fire Drill, which is the one that's a bit like the shooting the water galleon ride. And we paid $2.20 for this. It had been $11. So I had to have that because we've been to Epic. Why not? So that is all the pins we bought at Universal and City Walk. Then we switched over to, as you know, we went over to Art of Animation. We'll leave a little video here to show us. And I didn't buy that much, actually. I bought the Germany Pavilion Snow Globe because we were there at Christmas. I absolutely loved it. It's a yellow colour. I can't remember how much they were, I'm afraid. So you'll know it's about $13, $15, something like that. And then the Beacons of Magic pins were all there. And I don't know if I bought these in the parks or if I bought them in the outlet shop. I don't know. I have a feeling they might be in the outlet shop. I'll share them. I can't remember. As you can see, I'm trying to think. So there's this one here, which is the Walt Disney World with all the 4 beacons of magic on. And then I bought the separate Epcot Beacon of Magic. The Hollywood Studios Tower of Terror. Love it. The Tree of Life, Animal Kingdom. I'm just holding it because the pin has actually come off this one. And the castle, of course, Magic Kingdom. Whilst we were in Magic Kingdom, as you know, my favourite ride ever at Magic Kingdom is Tron. I could ride that day in, day out, over and over and over and over again. If you don't like roller coasters, try it, because there's no loops or inversions on it. It just goes side to side. Try it. We had to buy the Tron pin badge. Look at that. So cool. You had to have that. And then the last 2 from around the parks. As you'll know, we went to Whispering Canyon. We'll leave a little link here. And of course it's at Wilderness Lodge, so we had to have a Wilderness Lodge one. And look how cute that is. Our rule is we don't buy it unless we've been there. And then whilst we were out, Zootopia was out. And I had to have the Zootopia pin because it was so cool. Zootopia 2 pin. So cool. So that's all we bought. But we did go to the outlets. And in the outlets, they had loads. And they had these. These were, I think these were $9, $10, something like that. These are the Park Pal outfits, and you can put them in outfits. Look, can you see? So we managed to get Mickey, and we managed to get Dale, because Chip has the brown nose, doesn't he? So there's Dale. These have been $30 each. I'm sure we'd have paid $9 each. Then they had all of the 25-year pins. Now, I've been after these, and they were all in the outlet, and these were, I think, $6 or $7. I might be wrong, but we managed to get Chip and Dale. We managed to get Donald, Goofy, Minnie, and of course, Trev's favourite in the world, Stitch. It reminds me of our old dog. He was an absolute nightmare, just like Stitch. We managed to get this one. And then they had this one as well. So that, guys, are all the pins we purchased whilst we were at Universal Orlando and Walt Disney World and at the outlets shopping. So remember, if you are starting your pin trading journey, go and look at the outlets if you're there, because they might have some packs like these. Like these ones, to be fair, you could actually split them up, which would give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins. It starts you on your journey, and they are real. They aren't the fake ones. Beware of the bundles on eBay and Amazon and all that. We're not saying they're, but they're not real. But this is a good way to get into it if you're trying to get into it. Another top tip I would give you is these are the little boards. You can buy these from GoPin Pro in Orlando, but you can buy them if you're in the UK. You can get them from Stupins. I'll leave the link in description. We're not sponsored. We bought these of our own. We went to a UK pin trading event, which we might vlog the next one maybe. But these are really helpful because they're only small. If I show my hand, my little hand, look. They're the size of my hand, but they're perfect for putting pins on, as you can see. You can get quite a few on and the back. And I carry them, I was going to show you. It's a bit rickety, but it's like a plastic bag with a pressed stud top. And it's great because you can have your backs on. That's my lanyard. And then I took with me the larger version, which we bought from Stupins, one of the events, but you can buy them online at Stupins. This is a wallet, and opens up. I'll show you. This is my pins that I traded for from the last video, which you haven't seen it, check it out. But it holds absolutely loads. So I'm going to take this back to Florida, and what I do is I carry them on these around the parks, and when I get back to the room, I transfer them into the larger case. But it's helpful to have something that closes. This is perfect. It's not too big in your bag. As you can see, it's probably, if I hold my phone up, you can see it's not that big, really. It's probably 3 phones lengths. I don't know. I can't tell the size. But it's just, it's a good idea because then your pins won't fall out in your bag. So I have 2 of these like that. I hold them up. 2 of these like that in there. And some spare backs, because sometimes people want backs, sometimes don't. But that, guys, is the end of our pin haul video. I really hope you enjoyed it. There will be some more pin videos coming out after our next series, because I have bought a Muppet, Kermit the Frog corkboard off the Disney store, and I'd love to bring you along to put on my Muppet pins, because I have lots that I've never shown you. So if you're a Muppets fan, please come along and join with us. And for anybody watching, I will be taking my new Loungefly. I've just got to show you this. Like this. He's coming to Florida. He'll be there in 10 days' time. So if you see us when you're out there, come and say hello. We'd love to say hello to you. Just put him down because he's my new treasured bag. He was an eBay special, brand new with the tags on, bargain. But thank you for watching. We really hope you've enjoyed it. The next series that we'll start will be our P&O Ventura Cruise series. So that'll be the next set of videos. They're already up and ready to go. After that, it could possibly be our Disneyland Paris series, because there's only a few from that because we went a couple of weeks ago. And then it will be our either P&O RV series, or it'll be the new Walt Disney World, because as I said, we'll be there in 9-10 days, something like that. So if you're in the parks at the end of April, beginning of May, you would have seen it by then, hopefully, this video. Come and say hello to us, because we will be there. I'll have my scooter out. We can't wait. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please leave us a comment below. Do you collect pins? What is your pin collection? Are there any of the pins that I've collected that you think, oh, I wouldn't collect that? Don't worry, leave us a comment. Please give us a thumbs up. It just means our video gets seen more by other people, and that'd be really good to see. And it would be great if you would consider subscribing. It's free, it's great, come and join us. We have lots of adventures planned, lots and lots of series to come and share with you. I have one last thing to say. Keep on wandering. Bye.